since February this year, and the cassavas. The cassava have already grown. I was targeting that by January I will harvest this cassava. But to my greatest surprise, when I came here this morning, okay, before now, yesterday, before now, since that February, anytime I come here, Fulani people, they will carry their fowl and uproot everything I put in the farm. Both corn and cassava, they destroyed everything. Starting from that February, at a time it was as if they stopped. But just look around. Just look around. This is my farm. I came here this morning. To behold this. To behold what these people did to me. This is.
Hello and what's up, guys? In this video, we are exposing something serious, something that could change Nigeria forever. The Fulani are on a mission to take over, and if we don't act now, history will repeat itself. Let me ask you, my people, why are Nigerians always blind to internal problems? We see the danger, we feel it, but we do nothing. We call it unity, but in reality, we are choosing stupidity. How can we unite with those who do not mean well for us? And when people speak up, what do they call it? Tribalism. But this is not tribalism. This is speaking out. This is survival. Guys, listen carefully. Asari Dokubo has raised the alarm. He is warning us about the mass movement of Fulani into the south. Thousands of them are arriving every day. They are flooding into Yoruba land, Ijo land, Igbo land, Ishekiri land, Ogoni land, everywhere in the south. And what are our so-called leaders doing? Nothing. They are quiet. They don't care. This is not just migration. This is invasion. They are not pretending. They are coming with war, destruction, and death. They are changing our demography. They are coming to occupy our land. If we don't act now, what Usman and FODIO did to the north will happen again. The north fail. Will the south fall too? Guys, I will let you watch the video for yourself so you can see exactly what I am talking about. Take a look and remember to share your thought after watching. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Take a look, guys.
When it comes to internal problem, most Nigerians are not smart. But when it comes to external problem, that is when most Nigerians are always smart. The agenda of FODIO will be accomplished soon in Nigeria. Because when it comes to internal problem, we Nigerians are not always smart. We choose stupidity and we call it unity. How can you be asking us Nigerians to unite with our enemy? Somebody that did not mean well for you, and when people like us talk about it, I go say that tribalism will they push that. This video I'm about to show you, take the message and leave the messenger.
Sisters, something seriously is happening. Something very serious is happening. And our so-called political elites and leaders do not care. They're not doing anything about it. They feel very unconcerned about it. Our political elites do not care about it. Our people are left brutalist, tossed here and there by the tempests and the winds of the sea. Nobody cares. Every day we hear stories of thousands and thousands of Futajelong Kambari Fulani being transported by every means of transportation down into our land in the most unthinkable fashions, in their thousands, down into the John Nation, down into Igbo land, down into Shekiri land, down into Ogoni land, every day. If you go to Bayelsa today, as I'm talking, all the fishing settlements and the farming villages are occupied and controlled by these fellows. Job people who are strong, nothing is going to happen. A man is only strong when he's with his people, when he has enough number to overcome his enemy. We should not underestimate these people. They have our money with us. They have been receiving tons and tons of our money. Their brothers stole and sharing it amongst themselves. A minister in a federation came to say they're sharing the money in the north because there are no poor people in the south. Where are our governors? Where are our local ministers? Where are our women rights ministers? Where are our women rights lawyers? All of them, they close their mouth. But this is more sinister. This is more sinister. They are coming here. They are changing the demography. What are they coming for? You remember Osman Dan Fodio? How they came to Sokoto, to Gobiri, to Kano, to Katsina, to be there. And what happened? They replaced the Abe rulers. They replaced the original people and took over the realms of power. They are coming. History is going to repeat itself if we don't act now. They are coming. History is going to repeat itself if we don't act now. They are not pretending about it. They are coming with war, destruction, and death. They are coming to occupy our land. Why you cannot go to your community? In Obama, how many Obama people are at home? They are leaving their home and they are coming here. Obama is a village. You cannot come to Obama. Those of us who live in Obama, we are backward people. When the evil and the tribulation will come, it will not come for only Dr. Basari, it will come for all of us. I'm smarter than you. I know that I'm more prepared than you. And when it comes, I will also run faster than you. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. It's not grandstanding like Wiki. I caught 14 people grandstanding. This is beyond grandstanding. This is a time for strategy. This is a time for consultation. This is a time for meeting. Our very survival is at stake. We must stand up and defend ourselves, or we will all perish in the hands of these blood-tasting monsters who will give us the Sokoto.
Let's look at the Fulani question clearly.
Yes.
Where is the Fulani question taking Nigeria?
Well, there's only one way it is taking Nigeria, is to destroy the country, to destroy the space. Well, it has destroyed the country, and that's why I say we have now a space, is to take over that space and drive away, kill as many as they can kill, rape as many as they can rape, do whatever, plunder as many as much they can, and take ownership of a place that never belonged to them. That is where they are taking Nigeria to. And the resistance that will follow their ambition, their nefarious plans, is that will bring now the confrontation that will nail the coffin of a place they used to call Nigeria.
It will nail it?
Oh yes, certainly.
There's already a coffin?
Certainly. There's no doubt in my mind. The Fulani are, they may be politically savvy because of their advisors in Britain and US, but they are too unintelligent to want to take over the space called Nigeria. They are too unintelligent to think that they can ever become owners of this place. It's just not possible.
Is that not a conspiracy
Intelligent
theory?
people will not attempt. Any intelligent people who cannot take over ordinary Biram in Plateau State, who have tried for more than 25 years and they have not been able to conquer Biram, just Biram, and take it over, who have never dared to attack a single village in Lantan, will now dream that they can overrun the entire Igbo land or overrun a Yoruba land.
But where is that theory coming from?
Which theory?
This theory of Fulani wanting to take over our land. Is it not a conspiracy theory that might tear us apart?
No, it's not a conspiracy theory. They tried in Plateau. Plateau is almost 100% a Christian place. Bauchi is about 80% Christian. Nasarawa is about 90% Christian. Niger State is about 60% Christian. But see what is there now. Benue had been completely ravished. Kogi State is under continuous attack. And they come, they displace the people there, they settle there. When you go to Sango Katav has virtually become a Fulani enclave, which wasn't so 20 years ago. It wasn't so during time Lekwot gave them resistance. What I'm saying, therefore, is that the way they have plundered Benue, that people there can no longer go to their farms, they go into the houses, kidnap, rape, so on and so forth. The plan is to continue, once they will have taken over the whole place, is now to move downward south. That they've now moved to the east, they've moved to south, they've been killing people in Delta, they're doing the same thing in Yoruba land. Let me land. You can now see that it is the same pattern. That was the way it started when between 1804 and 1880, Yumfa, the supreme head of the Hausa kingdoms, of the Hausa 7 kingdoms, were massacred, and they took over and then installed emirs in these places. And they've not relented. It's the same dream that they want to continue now that they had a man who had greater sympathy for their cause than they ever had.
Then what is unique about the Fulani that gives the Fulani the boldness to make the attempts you have just described, which the Sultan will not agree with you?
I know Sultan now, they've now seen, that's what I'm saying, they've now seen that it's not possible, that they're just being stupid and misguided by their few leaders who are selfish and ignorant. Who are you? 6 million of you. Who are you? What is it that's emboldening you that you continue this murderous journey?
What pains me most is that these people told us that they are going to bring, after buying enough weapons, they'll bring all those that have been put in disarray or driven away from Zamfara, Katsina, Zambisa forest, that they are all coming to locate themselves in Igbo land, that there's no security in Igbo land, that they will come there and then they will deal with us. And that the dumb man was just flippant. Maybe he took something. He said, do you know Ibadan, Lagos Expressway? We are in all the bush there. We're everywhere there. We're also in the south. So we are waiting for the slightest signal. We will finish you people and take over this land. So they claim that Nigeria belongs to Fulani. They said that is why we are afraid of, I've been talking about this open grazing and this Roga. Yeah. They have a plan. And I accuse the soldiers who are not non-Christians. Some of them are Fulani. They are part of it. Because they are shooting this man. When our people wanted to comb the bush, the soldiers said, if you move a step, we'll finish you. Don't go there. So they know where the boys are. They know the location. And what they do is in the daytime, they use their cow to confuse people. Then after some time, the cows will go to rest and they take their gun and do the operation of kidnapping. Government should act decisively. They should act decisively. Otherwise, what is happening in the northern part of the country will be a child's play to what will happen here. So government should sit up, because the primary purpose of government is to secure life and property. Any government that has failed in that has failed woefully. And Nigeria is on a reverse gear. We are nosediving. We are nosediving. You know, we don't have security. All the bush, we went around, no soldier, no police, nothing. The people, you know, were having a field there. And where they released us was, if they kidnap people along Isukwato, they will parade them round, and there, when they pay ransom, they are released from that particular spot. Those they arrest, they kidnap along Enugu Expressway, Log Banta, they bring them. Eventually, they bring them there to collect ransom. Those they kidnap along anywhere in the south, around the southwest. So they know that they are there. And I guess that when I said to the Oga, how do you collect this money? He said, don't worry. Once we are through with you, we will invite motorcyclists. They will come and there will be a truck. A truck will come to put the money in the truck. And that the people who paid them said that was exactly what happened. Immediately they came out from the bush. They told them they were monitoring whether there is police arm. They said, go up. Okay, come back, come this way. And then eventually they stopped. A truck came without number. So the boys will carry one Ghana must go, put in the truck until they took the 100,000. After they have counted 100 million, they said, okay, you can.
This is me in River State, Elele. This morning, 22nd of August 2024, I'm in my farm. This farm, I farmed this place since February this year. And the cassavas. The cassava have already grown. I was targeting that by January I will harvest this cassava. But to my greatest surprise, when I came here this morning, before now, since that February, anytime I come here, Fulani people, they will carry their fowl and uproot everything I put in the farm. Both corn and cassava, they destroyed everything. Starting from that February, at a time it was as if they stopped. But just look around. Just look around. This is my farm. I came here this morning. To behold this. To behold what these people did to me. This is my farm. This is how they destroyed everything here. See? Just look at. Just see. Like, I don't know where to start from. I spent 400,000 naira here. 400 plus. Because I'm still doing work here. 100 plus. See? Oye nne mụrụ amụ dị ndụ eri nri, ọ na-eje n'ugbo akọta ya na-eri onye na-eje n'ugbo akọta ya na-eri nọ ya mere m ya eji m obere nwa n'aka. Every time I leave this my small baby to make sure that this farm is in order. Every time I make sure I'm here. See, this is what somebody did to me. This is what somebody did to me. Uku cassava nde nkana. Just cassava. Imagine uku cassava. Otake eba nime they covered. That's number by if I come here, the cassava will even cover me. But see, this is what they did to me. I can't even breathe well again. Oh God, I can't breathe well again. I cannot breathe well again. This is what these people did to me. This is what they did to me. Agbutuo aghọrọta wee pụba. Agbutuo ya aghọrọ ya taa wee pụba. Elele Rivers State. Elele Rivers State. The government should do something. The government should do something. I said, I go to Obodo, I go to Nigeria. Everybody's struggling. Everybody's struggling too. Everybody's struggling too.
200 people have been unalived in Nigeria during the Christmas break, and they blame my people, Fulani people, for it. This is my statement. Fulani people, you don't know yourself. You are ignorant of who you are, and you are ignorant of your history, which is why you do the wrong thing at the wrong time. You are not from Nigeria. Why are you creating problems with Nigerian people? You are not from Ghana. You are not from Cameroon. Ya Pullo, Felatiyin. You are descendants of Umayyad conquerors. You are the Moors that invaded Spain. Your nature is to want to spread Islam, but you cannot spread Islam in certain areas in certain time periods. If you do it, it will be by force and it's not going to work. As nomadic people, their future is not to keep on going more and more south into the lands that your ancestors called the Sudan and invade farmers' land. The future of the nomads is to take back the north, which is your ancestral lands as Fulani people.